Hello students, so in today's class we are going to solve exercise 3.3. Hope you all have by hearted all the identities, the trigonometric ratios of the standard angles and the known results which I asked you to learn. Only if you know all those things we can solve the problems in an easier way. If you don't know the standard angle trigonometric ratios, if you don't know the identities, then definitely you will struggle. If you know all those things in your fingertip, we can easily solve the problems, right? Hope you have learnt it. Now let us see the first problem in exercise 3.3. Prove that sin square pi by 6 plus cos square pi by 3 minus tan square pi by 4 equal to minus 1 by 2. So this is an easy problem where if we substitute the values of all these, we will get minus 1 by 2. In the sense, we need to check whether are we getting minus 1 by 2 or not. If you check the angles also, all are standard angles. What is pi by 6? Pi by 6 means 30 degree. Pi by 3 means 60 degree. Pi by 4 means 45 degree. We know what is sin 30, we know what is cos 60 and we know what is tan 45. Sin square pi by 6 is nothing but sin pi by 6 the whole square. Right? How I found out pi by 6 is 30? Pi is 180. 180 divided by 6 is nothing but 30 degree. Right? Sin square pi by 6 is nothing but sin pi by 6 the whole square. So if you substitute the value and square it, and then if you add and subtract, we will get the answer. Let us check whether are we getting the answer or not. First let us take our left hand side. Sin square pi by 6 plus cos square pi by 3 minus tan square pi by 4. You should know the standard angle trigonometric ratios. If you are unable to recall it immediately, draw the table in a corner of your notebook so that you can see and do it. What is sin 30? Sin 30 is 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 the whole square plus pi by 3 is 60. Cos 60 is also 1 by 2. Sin 30 value is same as cos 60 value, right? Whole square. Why am I squaring it? Because sin square cos square is there. Minus tan square, 180 divided by 4 is 45. Tan 45 value is 1. So which is 1 square, which is equal to 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 minus 1. 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 is what? 2 by 4. Common denominator, add the numerators. Minus 1, which is nothing but 1 by 2. Half minus 1 is minus half, which is equal to our right hand side. Hence we proved. Now let us see how we can prove the second problem. If you analyze the second problem, see here, sin square pi by 6, this is a standard angle. But here cosec square 7 pi by 6. 7 pi by 6 is not a standard angle. So what we should do here is, as we have done in the previous exercise, you try to express this in terms of standard angle by adding with pi or 2 pi. Then we can substitute the value and we can check. Alright. So here how we can, let us see how we can do this. Now left hand side, 2 into, what is sin pi by 6? Sin pi by 6. Pi by 6 means what? 30. So sin pi by 6 is 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 the whole square plus cosec square, the 7 pi by 6. Shall I write it as pi plus pi by 6? Because pi by 6 is the standard angle. If you take LCM, we will multiply it by 6. So 6 pi plus 1 is 7 pi divided by 6 into cos square pi by 3 is a standard angle. So I am writing as such, which is equals to 2 into, on seeing 2 and 2, in hurry don't cancel this 2 and this 2 because whole square is there. So this will become 1 by 4 plus, now come back to this. What is cosec square pi plus pi by 6? We have learnt in yesterday's identities. Cos and sin trigonometric ratios, if you add or subtract with pi and 2 pi, it will remain as such. Hope you remember, right? It will behave in the same way. Cos will remain cos, sin will remain sin. See here, cos pi minus x is cos x only, sin pi minus x is sin x only. Even if you add also, it will remain same trigonometric function, only the sign will differ. The same way their reciprocals also will behave. So if cosec pi plus theta is going to be cosec theta only, but we need to check the sign. If pi means till here, pi plus some angle, it will come to the third quadrant. Third quadrant, all silver teacups, only tan and its reciprocal is positive. Cosec is the reciprocal of sine, therefore it will become negative. So this is cosec pi by 6. Actually this is minus cosec pi by 6 the whole square into what is cos pi by 3? Cos pi by 3 means cos. So what is cos pi by 3? Cos pi by 3 is 60. Cos 60 is 1 by 2. So this will become 1 by 2 the whole square. Right? So which is equals to, you can cancel these two. So this will become 1 by 2 plus, anyhow minus, if you square it, it will become plus. Now we need to find the value of cosec pi by 6. What is cosec pi by 6? For cosec pi by 6, you need to check the value of sin pi by 6. What is sin pi by 6? Sin pi by 6 is 30. Sin 30 is 1 by 2. Therefore cosec 30 will be 2, right? The reciprocal of that. So this will become 2 the whole square. If you want, you retain this minus 2 the whole square into 1 by 2 square is 4, which is equal to 1 by 2 plus 2. If we square it, it will become 4. So 4 into 1 by 4 minus, if you square it, will become plus. So 4 will get cancelled. 1 by 2 plus 1, which is equals to 3 by 2. Thus we got our right hand side. So we proved. Right? So the only thing here is, when we don't have the standard angle, try to express it in terms of standard angle by expressing it as a sum or a difference with pi, 2 pi or known complete angles, right? And we know pi plus theta is the same trigonometric ratio only we will get, but you have to check the sign alone. Accordingly, you have to substitute the values. Hope you understood. Now let us see how we can solve the next problem. Cot square pi by 6 plus cosec 5 pi by 6 plus 3 tan square pi by 6 equal to 6. We need to prove. So see, if you take again cot pi by 6. Pi by 6 means what? 30 degree. So what is a tan 30 degree? Tan 30 degree is 1 by root 3. So cot 30 will be root 3 by 1. The whole square. Plus, as I told you, if we are unable to recall the values all of a sudden, draw the table so that you can see the values and write. In the exam paper also, you can draw your standard value table in a corner of your answer sheet and then you can solve, no problem. Next, 5 pi by 6. Again, 5 pi by 6 is not a standard angle. So try to express it in terms of pi or 2 pi. So here we can write 5 pi by 6 as pi minus pi by 6. Earlier we got in the previous problem 7 pi by 6. So we have written pi plus pi by 6. Here pi minus pi by 6 plus 3 into tan square pi by 6. Pi by 6 means 30. What is tan 30? 1 by root 3. So 1 by root 3 the whole square. Now root 3 the whole square is 3 plus cosec pi minus theta is cosec theta only. As we discussed in the earlier problem, pi plus theta and pi minus theta leaving the same trigonometric ratios, and we need to check only the sign. So pi means till this, pi minus theta means in the second quadrant. Pi minus theta, so the angle will remain in the second quadrant. All silver, so sine and its reciprocal will be positive. Cosec is a reciprocal of sine, so it will be positive here. So cosec pi by 6 plus 3 into 1 by root 3 the whole square is 1 by 3. 3 will get cancelled. Now what is cosec pi by 6, which is the reciprocal of sin pi by 6. What is pi by 6? 30. Sin 30 is 1 by 2. So cosec 30 will be 2 by 1. So if you add all these values, we got 6 as our answer. So we proved. Yes. Next question is find the value of sin 75. Again, if you see 75 is not a standard angle. So try to express it either sum or difference of standard angles, or else try to express it as sine 90 minus theta or 90 plus theta. You check whether are you getting values in that way. So with 90 we won't get 75 with some other standard angle, because 90 minus 15 only will give you 75. Again 15 is not a standard angle. So in what else we can try, we can do with this sine, but 75 can be written as 45 plus 30. Yes, sine 45 plus 30. Both 45 and 30 are standard angle. Now you can apply the identity sine A minus B. Right? What is sine x minus y formula? Sine x minus y is sine x cos y plus cos x sin y. Right? Sine A plus B or sine x plus y, which is equals to sin A cos B, sin x cos y plus cos x sin y. Here x equal to 45 degree and y equal to 30 degree. So just substitute sin 45 plus 30 is equals to sin 45 degree into cos 30 degree plus cos 45 degree into sin 30 degree, which is equal to, what is sin 45? 1 by root 2, cos 30 root 3 by 2 plus cos 45 is also 1 by root 2 into sin 30 is 1 by 2. Right? So we got root 3 by 2 root 2 plus 1 by 2 root 2, both are common denominator, so add the numerator, 1 plus root 3 divided by 2 root 2. This is your sin 75. Next question is same like this, tan 15. So try to express tan 15 as sum of two angles. How we can write sum or difference? So tan 15 can be written as tan 45 minus 30. So tan 15 degree can be written as tan 45 minus 30. Then apply tan A minus B formula. What is tan A minus B? Tan A minus tan B divided by 1 plus tan A tan B. You know 45 and 30 are standard angles, so just substitute the values and get the answer. Right? I am leaving this problem to you. Let us move on to the next question. Now let us see how we can prove the next question. Cos pi by 4 minus x into cos pi by 4 minus y minus sin pi by 4 minus x into sin pi by 4 minus y equal to sin x plus y. So only you will get this familiarity with the identities only if you do more practice on trigonometric problems. If there is less practice, then it will be difficult for you to identify the identities, right? So when you do more problems on looking at the question itself, you can easily identify what identity it resembles. See, cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. The same angle only here also we are having the same angle. So it resembles cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. What is cos A cos B minus sin A sin B? Which is cos A plus B. So take your left hand side. So cos pi by 4 minus x into cos pi by 4 minus y minus sin pi by 4 minus x into sin pi by 4 minus y. I am sorry, see here I have made mistake with the brackets. You should not put bracket here. If you put bracket here, it means sin pi by 4. It is sin pi by 4 minus y. Now cos A cos B minus sin A sin B, which is nothing but cos A plus B. What is your A? Pi by 4 minus x is your A, plus what is your B? Pi by 4 minus y is your B. So cos A plus B. This is your A and this is your B. So which is equal to cos pi by 4 plus pi by 4 is 2 pi by 4 minus I can take common. So x, since I have taken minus is common, it will become plus y. So pi by 2 pi by 4 is nothing but pi by 2. So we have cos pi by 2 minus x plus y. So what is cos 90 minus theta, which is sin theta. So this will become sin x plus y. So this is what we need to prove, which is equal to our right hand side, hence proved. So we got the answer easily. So it depends on identifying your identity. You have to write this is by cos x minus y identity. Right? Hope you understood. Let us move on to the next question. Let us see the next question. Tan pi by 4 plus x divided by tan pi by 4 minus x equal to 1 plus tan x by 1 minus tan x the whole square. This can be easily solved. See, numerator you have to apply tan a plus b identity. Denominator you have to apply tan a minus b identity. Take your left hand side first. What is tan a plus b? Tan a plus tan b divided by 1 minus tan a tan b. Similarly, for the denominator you have to apply the identity, and we know pi by 4 is the standard angle 45 degree, tan 45 is 1. You substitute the value for tan 45 in both numerator and denominator. Try to simplify, you will get this answer easily. Right? So you are going to do this problem as homework. I am not interested in spoon feeding each and every problem. You have to try. So try this problem, and even the 8th question is also easy. See, cos pi plus x into cos of minus x equal to sin pi minus x into cos of pi by 2 plus x equal to cot square x. So how you can solve this? Apply the identities which we have learnt already. Cos pi plus x. What is cos pi plus x? It is going to be cos x, but whether it is going to be negative or positive, you have to think. When it comes to pi plus x, it will come to the third quadrant. In the third quadrant, only tan and its reciprocal is positive, so this will become negative. So this will become minus cos x. Then cos of minus x is cos x. We have learned two identities. Sin of minus x is minus sin x, but cos of minus x is cos x. Then what is sin pi minus x? Sin pi, I told you whenever it comes to pi and 2 pi and all, the multiples of pi, cos and sin trigonometric ratio is going to remain the same. There won't be any change in the trigonometric ratios. But when it comes to pi by 2 and its multiple, there will be change in trigonometric ratios. If I say cos pi by 2 plus x, the answer will be in terms of sign. You have to check your sign. I mean the plus or minus. If it is cos trigonometric ratio with pi by 2 plus x, it will become sin trigonometric ratio. When it comes to pi and multiples of pi, it will remain same. So sin is going to remain as sin only. Cos is going to remain as cos only. So what is sin pi minus x? When it comes to pi minus x, it will remain in the second quadrant. So all silver, sign will be positive. When it comes to pi by 2 plus x, it is going to become sin. Hope you are following me. So this cos will become sin. But when it comes to pi by 2 plus x, it will move to the third quadrant. In the third quadrant, only tan and its reciprocal is positive, right? So cos will become negative. In this way, if you simplify, you will get the answer easily. Yes, try this problem also. 7th and 8th problem, you are going to do it. I hope you people are following me what I am trying to explain. All these identities we have listed out. So just to see what does this value stands for, substitute and try to simplify. When your answer is in cot, obviously you will get the last step as cos by sin. Cos square x divided by sin square x, so that it will become cot square x. You can very well solve this problem. Now we will move on to the next one. Cos of 3 pi by 2 plus x into cos of 2 pi plus x into cot 3 pi by 2 minus x plus cot 2 pi plus x equal to 1. Now let us see, this is also the same way. Let me do it and show you, and let us see whether are we getting the answer as 1 or not. Now let us see how we can solve this problem. So 3 pi by 2 plus x, cos 3 pi by 2 plus x. As I told you, when it comes in terms of pi by 2, the trigonometric ratios will change. Cos will become sin, sin will become cos. So this will become sin theta, sin x, but you have to check for the sin. So 3 pi by 2 plus x means it will come to which quadrant? 3 pi by 2 here, 3 pi by 2 plus x means it will come to the fourth quadrant. All silver T cups. So here cos and its reciprocal is positive. So cos will become positive. So it will be sin x into cos 2 pi plus x. Pi and its multiple, the trigonometric ratio will remain same. So this will become cos x. But again check for the sign. When it comes to 2 pi means the complete angle plus x. So it comes to the first quadrant. First quadrant all are positive. Therefore cos will become positive. So sin x into cos x, again cot 3 pi by 2 minus x, again in multiple of pi by 2. Multiple of pi by 2 means the trigonometric ratio will change. Cot will become tan x. But 3 pi by 2 minus x means 3 pi by 2 is the third quadrant, minus x means it will again remain in the third quadrant only. In the third quadrant, tan and its reciprocal is positive, therefore cot will become positive. Tan x plus cot 2 pi plus x. When it comes to multiple of 2 pi, cot will remain cot only. So this will become cot x, but you have to check the sign. 2 pi plus x, 2 pi plus x means it will come to the first quadrant, all are positive, therefore cot will become positive. This also, if you do more problems, you will get familiarized. Virtually you can think and assign the sign to the trigonometric function. Since just now we have started, you can draw and check. There is no nothing wrong in that. So which is equal to sin x into cos x. Again tan x I can write it as sin x by cos x, plus cot x I can write it as cos x by sin x. Now take LCM, sin x into cos x. So your LCM will be sin x cos x, cross multiplied, this will become sin square x, plus this will become cos square x. What is sin square x plus cos square x? 1. So the numerator will become 1 and this sin x and cos x will get cancelled. This is an entire term, you can cancel it. So numerator will become 1, which is nothing but your right hand side. Hence we proved. Right, like this only you have to solve the 8th problem as well, as I explained. Right, hope you understood. 10th question again easily you can solve. See, sin n plus 1x sin n plus 2x plus cos n plus 1x cos n plus 2x equal to cos x. This resembles what identity? Sin A sin B plus cos A cos B. But before doing this you have to check the angles, whether the angles are same. This A angle should be same here, this B angle should be same here, only then you can go with the identity. So sin A sin B plus cos A cos B. It can also be rewritten as cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. It resembles what identity? Cos A minus B. What is cos A minus B? In the place of A you should write n plus 1 x. In the place of B you should write n plus 2 x. So cos A minus B, n plus 1 x minus n plus 2x. If you remove the brackets, few things will get cancelled. So obviously directly you will get the answer as cos x. Right. This problem also you can do it by your own. Now let us try the next problem. Cos 3 pi by 4 plus x minus cos 3 pi by 4 minus x. We need to prove it as minus root 2 sin x. So let us try how we can prove this. Now let us see how we can prove this. Cos 3 pi by 4 plus x minus cos 3 pi by 4 minus x. This problem can be solved in two ways. One method is you can take this as cos A plus B identity and this is A minus B identity. What is cos A plus B? Cos A cos B minus sin A sin B, and here also you can apply cos A minus B identity and then you can subtract. But again 3 pi by 4 is not a standard angle, so you have to try to express it as a sum or difference of standard angle, then you have to apply. The other way is we have learnt the last set of identities. Hope you remember. S plus S, S minus S, I told you. S plus S, S minus S. C plus C, C minus C. SC, CS, CC, SS minus. So now I am going to solve this problem using this identity only, because if you check the angle cos A minus actually the identity says cos x minus cos y equals to 2 times minus 2 times sine x plus y by 2 sine x minus y by 2. That's what the identity says, right? So this fully I am going to take it as my x, and this fully I am going to take it as y. So what does the identity says? Cos x minus cos y equal to minus 2 times sine x plus y by 2 sine x minus y by 2. That's what we have written. C minus C is minus SS. So minus 2 times x plus y by 2 sine x minus y by 2. This is what our identity. Right? So directly we will substitute in this. So which is equal to minus 2 into sine of x plus y by 2. What is our x? 3 pi by 4 plus x is our x, plus what is your y? 3 pi by 4 minus x is our y, the whole divided by 2, which is sine x plus y by 2 into sine x minus y by 2. What is our x? 3 pi by 4 plus x is our x, minus, put brackets because we are again having two terms. So 3 pi by 4 minus x is our y divided by 2. Right? Now try to simplify this. Minus 2 sine of what will happen? This 2 and this 2 you should not get cancel. You should not cancel it because this 2 is for the angle. This is a scalar, right? So which is equal to plus x minus x will get cancelled. So we have 3 pi by 4 plus 3 pi by 4. It will become 3 plus 3, 6 pi by 4 divided by 2 means it will come here only, right? So 6 pi by 4 into 2 sine, remove the brackets carefully. So plus 3 by 4 and minus 3 pi by 4 will get cancelled. Plus x minus into minus it will become again plus only. So x by 2. Right? This is sine x by 2. Now let us see what happens. Yes. See here x minus into minus plus x. X plus x is 2x actually. Right. So 2x divided by 2. So 2 will get cancelled. This 2 and this 2 you can cancel it because this 2 is also for angle. If we have 2 here, this 2 and this 2 you should not cancel because this denotes angle but this denotes scalar. Now these two I can cancel. 2 1s are and this is 2 3s are, right? So what we have now, minus 2 sine 3 pi by 4 into sine x, right? Now 3 pi by 4 is not a standard angle. So how we can express this? Minus 2 sine 3 pi by 4 I can write it as pi minus pi by 4, right? If I take LCM 4 pi minus pi I will get 3 pi. So into sine x. We know when we denote a trigonometric ratio as a sum or difference of pi, the trigonometric ratio will remain same. Only for pi by 2 it will change. So this will become minus 2 sine pi by 4. But you have to check the sign. When it comes to pi minus pi by 4, it will lie in the second quadrant, silver, all silver. So sign will be positive only. Into sine x. But what is sine pi by 4? Sine 45 is 1 by root 2 into sine x. Now this 2 and this root 2 I can cancel. So I will get root 2. So your answer is minus root 2 sine x. Right? So the problems are easier. To be frank, the problems in trigonometry are so interesting if you show some interest over it and if you know all the identities. And if you think little bit, you can arrive at the answer very easily and you can arrive at a beautiful answers. Only thing is you should know all the identities and you should know the conversions, how we can convert. All the conversions if you know properly, you can do wonders in trigonometry. And there is no hard and fast rule. Only this method you have to proceed. Only then you will get an answer. Not like that. Trigonometry is just a beautiful chapter where you can adopt your own ideas, own own procedure you can adopt. But the actual proper conversions you should use. Then you can arrive at correct answer. right? Hope you understood this problem. So with this, let us wind up today's class. As I told you, kindly by heart all the identities, all the conversions, sign conversions, everything. Then only you can do these problems in an easier way, or else you will struggle a lot. So again, I'm telling you, after doing all these problems as homework, learn all the identities. I'm planning for a live test on Saturday if possible. I'll confirm the timings and all those procedures later. So read all the identities, right, and do these problems as homework, and if you have any doubt, contact me. Thank you, students.